Perfect.
My bad, wrong door. All right, guys, that's enough. Let me take it out of the garage and really show you this motorcycle. Keep it loaded, keep it loaded, keep it loaded, keep it loaded. Very nice, I'm looking at the camera. Heading on, good, good, good.
Perfect.
Preloaders, V.I.Preloaders, welcome back to the channel, guys. Always a pleasure to have you guys here with me, and you know this by now, or at least you should. For those of you that are unfamiliar with my channel, welcome to you as well. My name's Robert. I'm a retired NYPD Highway Patrol motorcycle lieutenant, and the name of this wonderful channel is Be the Boss of Your Motorcycle. All right, guys, let's address the elephant in the driveway. And yes, that is my 2023 Indian Pursuit Elite, and the color of this bike is super graphite metallic, black metallic, and they have kind of blended it all throughout the motorcycle to make it look, in my opinion, cool. Okay, so first things first, guys, I want to let you know that this is not going to be a review video. I'm not going to go over every spec of this motorcycle. This video is just to introduce you guys to this motorcycle and know that I did purchase it. It's in my garage. Also, I read some comments, because I put a teaser out about this, and I read some comments of people saying, whoa, I thought he was getting a CVO, the new CVOs from Harley-Davidson, and now he's not getting it. Negative. I'm still getting that bike. So just so you guys know, I ordered this bike, I think in April, right? They're only making 150 of these motorcycles, right? And so they had to build it. So it was just a matter of which motorcycle was going to be available to me first, this Pursuit or the CVO. I've got a deposit down for the CVO. As soon as they call me and say, hey, your motorcycle is here, I'm going to get it. All right. But I want to let you guys know why I purchased this motorcycle. So first of all, I've always liked the Pursuit. I like the way the Pursuit looks. I like the fairing on the Pursuit way more than I like the fairing on a Road Glide. That's actually not true anymore now that we have the new CVO Road Glide coming out. But again, I'll talk about that in a future video. And that leads into some of the reasons why I bought this motorcycle. But I've always liked the way this motorcycle looks from the front, from the side, but not so much so that I was willing to pull a trigger and buy one. And then this color came out. And again, this is subjective, but to me, this motorcycle in this color, it's beautiful, right? The paint's beautiful. You know, if it looks like there's dust on the fairing, when I get up close to it, that's actually speckling. The speckling on the paint is very nice. I like the fact that everything that says Indian or Pursuit or Elite, all of that's painted. So when I'm wiping down the tank, I don't have to worry about snagging on anything like that. So I do appreciate that. But I feel like the color, if you asked me to design a Pursuit as far as the color, I would never pick this color. But that doesn't mean that it's not awesome, because sometimes you don't know what you don't know, right? Unless somebody introduces it to you. And I think the color is very, it's classy, not flashy, and I like that. It's a subtle sophistication. That's what I'll call this color. It looks like it's an elite, right? So it fits the name that the color does, right? So that made me pull a trigger and order one of these motorcycles, and I picked it up. All right, I'm not going to talk to you guys about anything as far as riding it and comparing. Again, those are going to be future videos. Plus, one of the reasons I bought this motorcycle also, guys, is I do want to do a objective, fair review on this motorcycle. Now, of course, the only thing I have to compare it to are Harley Davidsons, because that's what I have. That's all I've ridden. So it's very easy to get on a motorcycle, take it for a test ride, and come back and just tear it apart, because all you're comparing it to is what you're accustomed to, right? And I understand that. But I also know you can get used to anything. So I wanted to actually live with one of these motorcycles for a little while, see how it feels, see how everything works, so that I can give you guys a more accurate comparison, right? Owning two of the motorcycles and being able to spend time with them and review them. Not only that, aside from my breakout, every motorcycle that I've gotten, my Street Glide, my Road Glide, my Limited, all of those motorcycles when I first rode them felt like crap. And that's because I had to put stuff on them. Handlebars, suspension, seat, you know, so it's not fair for me to get on a stock motorcycle like this and just ride it and say, hey, here's how it feels. So I want to have time to customize this motorcycle to me, and then I can give it even more fair comparison to how it feels. Because if I get on this motorcycle and I say, let's suppose I say the handlebars feel, I don't like the way they feel. Well, if I was buying this motorcycle and I was going to keep it, I would change the handlebars. So that's the difference between just testing it or just having it loaned to me for a while and actually purchasing it. So I can do what I want to do with it. And at the end of all of that, if I don't like it, for sale, right? And like I said, they only made 150 of them, so I don't think it'll be that difficult to sell. But anyway, we'll see what happens with that. I just wanted to give you guys a quick update and an unveiling and an introduction. She doesn't have a name yet, and part of me is thinking, why name her? She may not stay, but we'll see, right? We'll see. But what I will tell you guys is, obviously I like the way she looks, otherwise I wouldn't have purchased her. I like the way the engine looks. Again, I like the colors, the gold accents, and I love the front rim on this motorcycle. And it's not a surprise to me that I find that front rim appealing, because it's similar to the front rim on my CVO Limited. I like the fairing. I already told you guys about that. That's all I'm going to talk about right now, guys, because again, like I said, I just wanted to introduce her to you. I'm going to do a video. Here's the plans, guys. I'm going to do a video just talking about my opinion on the motorcycle as far as how it looks, how it feels as far as riding or whatever. And then I'm going to do a video comparing this motorcycle to my CVO Limited, my 2021 CVO Limited, that's violet. And then when I get my 2023 CVO Road Glide, I'm going to do another video comparing that. And of course, in between, I'm going to sprinkle some videos with this motorcycle. Of course, I'm taking her to the parking lot to do some slow speed maneuvers. That's not even a question. You guys should know that, all right? And that's the main purpose of this motorcycle. And we'll see if she stays around, right? We'll see. All right, guys, listen, do me a favor. Put in the comment section, what do you think about this? And I know, unless you have it, your opinion is just your opinion. But even if you have it, your opinion is your opinion. And you know what they say about opinions, right? They're like, you know what they're like. Everybody's got one, right? But I'm still interested to hear what you guys have to say. And I also want you guys to know that clearly Harley Davidson is my #1 choice. That's why there's 4 of them in the garage behind me and a 5th one coming. But just because I like one thing, it doesn't mean I'm married to it. It doesn't mean I won't try anything else out. And I've always said this. This motorcycle is going to give me some things none of my Harley Davidsons can give me. My Harley Davidson is going to give me some things this motorcycle can't give me. I like 2 things. I can't have them both in one motorcycle. So if you are blessed enough to get both, that's my suggestion. Just get both, and then you can live in both worlds. And there's nothing wrong with that at all, guys. Nothing wrong with that at all. I want to give a shout out to Finesse the Challenger. And if you guys don't know Finesse the Challenger, he's a YouTuber. He's a buddy of mine. And he's not only a content creator, but he's also an Indian motorcycle ambassador. And he blessed me as an ambassador. He has gold cards, right? Physical cards. And with those cards, you can get $500 off your motorcycle. And he blessed me with one of those cards, which was applied to buying this beautiful 2023 Indian Pursuit Elite. So Finesse, thanks, brother. I appreciate you. All right, guys, listen, if you like this video, or you like any of my videos, please hit the subscribe button. It definitely helps me out. Hit the like button. Share these videos with people that you know and love and care about, or even if you don't. And if you want to be notified every time I come out with a new video, especially the videos that are going to be coming out with this baby, hit that notification bell and switch it to all. All right, guys, it's a nice seat. I'll talk about that too. But seat time doesn't equal practice time, guys. Doesn't matter how long you sit on it, how many miles you've ridden on it. You have to practice, guys. And if you have time to ride your motorcycle, you have time to practice. Spend more time being thankful for the things that you have, guys, and less time complaining about the things you don't. And here's the last thing I'll say to you guys. Let me come from around the motorcycle to say it to you. We're all on borrowed time, guys. We're all on borrowed time. How much time that is, none of us knows. So, with that being said, YOLO. You only live once, guys. If there's things that you want to do in your life, if there's things that you want to, even if it's a purchase, if there's something that you want to do and you have the capability to do it, do it. Do it. All right, guys? And I'm going to talk to you more about that when I get that new CVO, because I have something specifically I want to talk to you about that motorcycle and the things I've been hearing that relate to the borrowed time that we're on. Love you guys. Until next time.